away. Experts later said that the wolf's behavior had shifted suddenly and unpredictably, especially in the alpha male. No one knows why Patricia entered the enclosure.
No, nigga, no. Fuck that. I'm sorry to interrupt you guys. They talking about they behavior changed
out of nowhere. Like they just magically.
So hold on. I'm not the wildlife specialist, right? Let me know if I'm tripping. Do wolves group up and kill shit?
Yes, 100%.
What do they do here?
It's a pack.
What do they do?
They circled her. You feel me?
Do wolves not do that?
Yes, they do.
So what the fuck changed?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Hey man, what's up, man? It's CrestSzn in the building.
Hey man, it's Crest in the building.
Hey, bro, before we get into this video, I need y'all help. We need to hit that triple dub. That means 10 likes, 10 comments, and 10 subs. I know my CNT members can get us there.
Nah, real talk. Listen, in today's video, we're reacting to, I think it's like the most painful zoo deaths ever.
I still don't know what that means, but we're gonna see, I guess.
It really just sounds like animals tearing people apart, but fuck it, bro. I mean,
how the fuck do you get? All right, if you get killed at a zoo, you're
a dumb nigga. You're a dumb nigga.
You deserve that shit.
There's a nerd sign saying don't go over this fence or don't go here.
Because all these stories are gonna be niggas jumping over the fence and getting fucked up. You deserve that shit.
Or probably a zookeeper on some shit trying to, you know, hey guys, like
the zookeeper don't deserve that though.
The zookeeper don't deserve it,
but you know what you're risking doing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey guys, so I'm gonna pin him right. You feel me? Like some shit like that.
Hold on. When I went to Miami, I went to the Everglades, right? And this dude that do a crocodile show.
Florida Everglades.
Yeah. Yep. You know the nigga who'll be in the forest? And he'd be like the swamp puppies.
Yeah.
That was his friend. He went to the same like freaky like animal taming school as him.
All right.
I'm like, yo, you ever afraid of like getting your hand ripped off? He was like, nah. I was like, do you know anybody? He was like, yeah, my other friend died from that shit. My other friend got his arm and leg ripped off. Fuck. I'm like, my nigga, is it worth it?
Niggas love this shit,
is it,
bro.
Like, bro, like, I love animals just as much as the next man, but when it comes to getting my fucking like cock off my body, I'm good.
Nah, that's OD.
But we're gonna get right into this video, man.
Let's do it, bro.
Maddox Durkosh. On November 4th, 2012, a 2-year-old called Maddox Durkosh was standing on a viewing deck to see the African painted dog enclosure at the Pittsburgh Zoo. The deck had a railing and many warning signs telling visitors not to lift children onto it, but Maddox's mother wanted him to see better, so she lifted him over the railing. In just seconds, he slipped and fell 14 feet down into the enclosure. There was a net below the platform, but it was only made to catch small things like sunglasses or phones. Maddox fell onto the net, bounced off, and then dropped straight into the enclosure. The pack of 11 painted dogs ran at him right away. Witnesses said his mother screamed and tried to jump in after him, but other visitors held her back. Everyone saw the attack happen in front of them. The dogs attacked while he was conscious, biting and tearing at his body. He suffered more than 46 wounds to his head and neck, and his inner organs were destroyed. He bled to death inside the enclosure before zoo staff could get close enough to reach him. A police officer fired his gun and killed one dog, hoping it would stop the attack, but the other dogs kept going. The tragedy quickly started a big argument. The zoo said the mother had ignored the warnings and acted.
It's the mother's fault.
To the mother of this child, from the bottom of my heart, you are a stupid bitch. Nothing short of a stupid bitch.
Killed your son.
You murdered, those dogs didn't murder your son. You murdered your own son because you are a stupid bitch.
Acted carelessly, while the mother and her family said the zoo was unsafe, that the railing left children in danger, and that the whole design of the platform was flawed. Both sides took legal action against each other, but in the end, no charges were brought against the mom. The family later made a private settlement with the zoo, and soon after the attack, the viewing platform was removed. As for the painted dogs, only the one killed during the rescue attempt died that day. The other dogs were later sent to different zoos. The painted dog exhibit was closed forever, and the space was later turned into a cheetah exhibit.
Damn.
Dawn Braun.
Same thing would happen with cheetahs.
That's a fact. It doesn't really matter. I think
the whole thing, violent animals, right? You have to understand, these animals are not supposed to be around humans. Yeah. Right? You're not supposed to just see hyenas. When you put a defenseless kid in there, they're going to get fucked up.
I think they removed the hyenas because
just publicity, probably.
No, not even just publicity. I think it's because once you get a taste of that, you feel me, that human shit, you know, nigga, I want to eat that nigga next. You feel me?
Is that real?
I feel like that's real. Because you could eat animals. They probably feed live animals and shit, but they see a human now, it's like, okay, that's definitely food.
And I feel like maybe not even that, just catching prey though, because they don't really get to do that. They probably just eat meat. But a lot of animals, like they don't like human meat. It's not good. You feel me? Yeah. I don't know specifically. Maybe
scavengers though, aren't they?
That's also true. Yeah. I really don't know.
So
that is a good point. But the mother, you already know how I feel about you.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Dawn Braun was an experienced trainer with 15 years of work behind her, and was especially known for her bond with the orcas. Her closest connection was with Tilikum. SeaWorld Orlando.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I did a project about Tilikum. I already know what happens.
Yeah.
I already know what happened. I'm not even saying it.
Orlando's largest whale, who weighed more than 12,000 pounds. That day, she was performing in the Dine with Shamu show, where guests sat by the pool eating while watching trainers and whales
none of these people are black.
Okay, yeah, we know that. We know that.
I'm just saying.
interact. At the end of the show, Don lay on a shallow ledge right next to Tilikum, rubbing his head as part of the routine. Then, out of nowhere, it grabbed her and pulled her into the water. The grip was fast and incredibly strong. The audience then saw the giant whale drag her under and thrash her around the pool, and SeaWorld staff rushed to help. They threw nets and food into the water to distract Tilikum and tried guiding it through different pools until it was finally moved into a smaller medical pool where he could be contained. But for a whole 45 minutes, he would not let Dawn go. Trainers and guests could only watch helplessly as she drowned. When her body was finally recovered, the autopsy showed just how violent the attack had been. Drowning was the official cause of death, but her injuries were horrific. Her spinal cord was severed. Her jaw, ribs, and bones in her neck were broken. Her scalp had been completely torn off. Her left arm ripped away, and her left knee dislocated. The report showed she had not only drowned, she had also suffered massive trauma from the sheer power of the orca's movements. Her death led to trainers being banned from swimming with the whales during shows. Patricia Wyman. Patricia Wyman's death came...
No. All right, I'm going to tell you some things that they're not going to tell you about Tilikum. Tilikum, right? Yeah. He was abused by other whales that he was kept with. Because at first he was in another plant before he got transferred to SeaWorld. He was abused by other whales because they were all put so close together.
Yeah.
So feel me? Like he grew up fighting. He was like a tougher whale. Like even though he grew up in captivity.
Okay.
And they kept him in such a small tank because he was aggressive with other whales because he was abused when he was younger.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he couldn't even fully turn around. He could only go up and down. Mm-hmm. You feel me? He couldn't flip over or nothing. Up and down.
Up, yeah.
So of course he's gonna do some shit like this. It's an animal. It's a killer whale.
Killer whale. That I feel like that was the dead giveaway in this whole shit. Like whoever made that name.
Would you swim with this? With a killer whale? Would you swim with a killer whale?
No, I'm not swimming.
Why not?
I feel like the nigga that made the name Killer Whale purposely did that so he could warn every other nigga after him that it's a killer whale. This nigga will kill you. like simple. I feel like that was very simple.
Chris, I gotta go swim with him. Grab his dorsal fin and play with him. Cause I don't want people to die, but like when you put yourself next to a killer, like all right, let me imagine I slept over Jeffrey Dahmer's house. Willingly, knowing this nigga. Come on, bro. Like you don't feel bad. I'm dumb as shit.
He's gonna take your butt.
Only a few days after she started what she thought was her dream job.
I forgot.
That nigga's pause. He kills black niggas, but he's also paused too.
Pause. I said pause.
That's worse than sleeping over at Diddy's crib, nigga.
In April 1996, the 24-year-old wildlife biologist Patricia Wyman. Patricia Wyman's death came only a few days after she started what she thought was her dream job. In April 1996, the 24-year-old wildlife biologist had just been hired to care for the wolves at Halliburton Forest and Wildlife Reserve. The reserve was known for keeping its wolves as wild as possible, which is why visitors could only see the pack through one-way glass, and staff were warned that people should never try to make contact with the animals. Only a few days later...
How would you make contact with the animals through the glass?
I'm guessing that's just like going over or some shit, trying to get inside.
Why the fuck? All right, my whole thing is, right, if there's wolves and their whole thing is like, yo, we have to keep them wild, keep them like savage. Yeah. Why the fuck would I want to interact with them?
Nigga, I don't know. People are dumb as fuck.
Wolves are our top 3 favorite animals. I used to love wolves. Ask my mom, ask my dad. I used to love wolves. I used to read books about them.
What's that? Yeah, I used to do that when I was there. Yeah.
I be doing that now, but I'm saying, why the fuck would I want to get up close and personal? They do not fucking love me.
No, that's a fact. I know they
I have a dog. I love my dog. But nigga, I'm not gonna play with wolves. All right, keep going. This shit pisses me off.
Patricia entered the wolves' 15-acre enclosure alone. Normally, the wolves were shy and stayed away from humans, but that day, something was different. When she stepped inside, the wolves stood up and began moving toward her. Witnesses later reported that they circled her, slowly surrounding her inside their territory. Patricia must have realized she was in danger, but before she could escape, she tripped over a fallen tree. That mistake sealed her fate because the
Oh no, nigga.
She wasn't getting away anyway.
I think it sounds like she could have got away.
She
could have been that far in before, like if the door was right there, you tripped over a fallen tree.
This is really some white girl shit.
This is some white girl shit. This is some white girl killer movie shit.
Okay, this isn't as bad as the first two.
Knocking her to the ground, and the rest of the pack followed. They bit into her arms and legs, tearing through skin and muscle and pulled her in different directions. She tried to fight back.
That is the worst way to die.
Getting split in half?
No, getting eaten alive. Like, ripping your flesh off your... Like, that's fucking crazy.
But the pack was too strong. Each wolf weighed as much as 176 pounds.
No chance.
Patricia lost blood quickly and grew weaker as the wolves mauled her. She tried to protect her head and neck, but it wasn't enough. Within minutes, she died inside the enclosure only 4 days into her new job. When police arrived, the wolves were still guarding her, even though they hadn't yet eaten her. When officers tried to approach, the wolves circled them too, growling and moving closer, until gunshots were fired into the air to scare them away. Experts later said that the wolves' behavior had shifted suddenly and unpredictably, especially in the alpha male. No one knows why Patricia entered the enclosure.
No, nigga, no. Fuck that. I'm sorry to interrupt you guys. They talking about they behavior changed
out of nowhere. Like they just magically.
So hold on. I'm not the wildlife specialist, right? Let me know if I'm tripping. Do wolves group up and kill shit?
Yes, 100%.
What do they do here?
It's a pack.
What do they do?
They circled her. You feel me?
Do wolves not do that?
Yes, they do.
So what the fuck changed?
Nothing. They were just being wolves.
Am I wrong? Or am I wrong, Chris?
They were just being wolves. No, you're not wrong.
All right, then. Niggas got...
Hold on, real quick. I was going to say, like, I feel like in enclosures, you should not go in there by yourself. You should at least have, like, some type of guard or security.
I'm going there with...
Standby. That's what I'm... Or have your own shit on you. You feel me? They should all
that was me. Because maybe I wanted to go in there. I'm a wildlife specialist.
Yeah.
Switch.
Now your alpha's dead. Now what, nigga? Now what?
Yeah, now I'm fired. Now I'm fired. I'll walk out there better than I went in. I'm like, yeah, them niggas try to fuck with me. Let a nigga get in there.
Later that day when it wasn't feeding time. But once she was inside, she had no way to escape. Rosa King.
Whoa.
On what seemed a normal morning, Rosa King, a 33-year-old zookeeper at Hamerton Zoo Park, was cleaning the windows inside the tiger paddock before the zoo opened to visitors, which was just a routine part of her work. The enclosure housed Sissip, a fully grown male Malayan tiger. Safety rules required that a heavy vertical slide and 2 gates be closed to keep the tiger locked away whenever a keeper went inside. But that morning, when Rosa stepped in, all 3 barriers had been left open. This meant Sissip had full access to the paddock. Tragedy struck. Sissip mauled her.
Somebody hold. That's not even her fault. That's not even her fault.
Who was working closing shift last night?
Yeah, that's fucked up. Nigga last night was like, damn, I'm trying to go home, nigga. This shit.
Like the game on. Fuck that. Yeah. I'm just closing in the morning.
Nigga, it'll be alright. They'll see that shit.
You missed the alarm. Fuck.
Nah, that's some hoe shit.
I couldn't even do this job even.
All right, even though she got hold, I feel like you should always check before you go into fucking shit. She got hold. Yeah,
she definitely got. I'm checking that.
Yeah, you gotta check.
I'm not doing this freaky ass job. If I have no wildlife training, I'm not going in tiger exhibits as a janitor. Who's a zoo janitor?
Nigga, I don't know.
I'm just gonna stick to the mall if I want to be a janitor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a
do some shit like that. Like I don't gotta worry about getting eaten alive.
You got hold, but you're supposed to check that before.
No. She definitely didn't need to die though. She got hold.
Yeah. That's
with extreme force, its jaws clamped down on her neck with enough force to break through the bones of her spine, and her spinal cord was completely...
Tigers literally like sneak up behind you and bite through your neck.
Just a strong ass.
That's what cats do. You heard me? Like it's not like dogs that rip you apart. Cats are like assassins. Like I used to be an animal nerd, but I used to love tigers too.
In the neck area, a devastating injury that left her instantly paralyzed and unable to fight back. The bite crushed soft tissue and broke bone, while the tiger's teeth sank deep into her throat. Her arms were ripped open with deep gouges, and her right leg was badly torn by both bites and swipes. Across her body, there were many cuts and scratches, signs of repeated mauling. These wounds would have caused her to lose a huge amount of blood within only moments. A visitor looking through the viewing area was the first to notice Rosa's body lying motionless on the ground and raised the alarm. The investigation confirmed that there had been no mechanical failure with the gates or slides. Rosa had entered without realizing the barriers were open, leaving her exposed to the tiger. The zoo's safety system depended entirely on keepers following the procedure correctly every time. Alexis Martinez. On December 24th, 2009, trainer Alexis Martinez was working with Keto, a huge orca that weighed more than 6,600...
You just reacted to Mac 5 too.
Martinez was working with Keto, a huge orca that weighed 2009. Trainer Alexis Martinez was working with Keto, a huge orca that weighed more than 6,600 pounds when the animal suddenly turned on him. At first, the session seemed normal, even though reports said Keto wasn't responding well to the signals it had been trained to follow. Then, as Alexis swam toward the shallow platform, Keto suddenly leaned toward him, pushed him under the water with his rostrum, the front of the whale's head, and rammed him hard in the chest. Trainers standing at the side tried everything to get Keto to stop.
Boom.
They slapped the water, gave hand signals, and even shook a food bucket, but the orca ignored all commands. It came up briefly for air, then went straight back to Alexis. Witnesses said it lifted Alexis out of the water on his rostrum and held him with his mouth shut. When Keto finally let him go, Alexis's body sank to the bottom of the pool, motionless. Rescuers tried to move Keto into another tank so they could reach him.
This is very sad. What is this animal called?
I'm not sure. Is an orca a killer whale? Is that a killer whale? That's another killer whale?
Say it again.
An orca
say
a killer whale? Killer whale.
Okay.
Kill her whale.
Kill her, yes.
Alexis, but the orca resisted. It played with the gates and refused to cooperate, delaying the rescue. Staff could only recover Alexis after they used a net to redirect the whale. The autopsy revealed how violent the attack had been. Alexis died from massive internal bleeding caused by the crushing force. His chest was broken with many compression fractures, and his organs were torn apart. Gian Rankarasamy. On the morning of September 10th, 2025, 58-year-old zookeeper Gian Rankarasamy, a veteran, had compression fractures, and his organs were torn apart. Gian Rankarasamy. On the morning of September 10th, 2025, 58-year-old zookeeper Gian Rankarasamy, a veteran who had worked with lions and tigers for almost 20 years, stepped out of his vehicle inside the lion enclosure during feeding time, while tourists remained inside. Allegedly, according to the safety rules, no one is ever allowed to leave the vehicle in predator areas, but that morning, Gian did. He left the vehicle door open.
Nigga said, I got 20 years experience. Fuck it. I'm good in these streets. He was not good in those streets.
Why the fuck would you step out the wheel?
He was feeling too confident.
That holds everybody else, because what the tiger jumped in the wheel now? Nobody's driving. So you hold it.
The tiger
I hope everybody ain't just die of this nigga being a dumbass.
And stood beside it while the lions were being fed. One lion crept up behind him and suddenly pounced, knocking him to the ground. Within seconds, the rest of the pride joined in. Tourists sitting inside their cars watched in horror as the lions mauled Gian, biting and clawing him while he lay helpless on the ground. Some honked their horns frantically to try to scare the animals away, but the lions ignored the noise.
Okay, so they're all in different cars.
I know, how these use drive-throughs.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, was it like a top-off car? Because what if the lions just killed everybody?
No, they're in their own personal cars.
Okay.
Attack lasted for nearly 15 minutes before help arrived. When they finally reached the scene and pulled Gian's body out, the injuries were
catastrophic. You talking about help? What the fuck are they about to do with a pack of lions?
It's not help, nigga. It's just fucking.
Am I supposed to get in there and box?
It's a recovery team.
They acting like they mans got jumped and they didn't. They just watched.
Nah, yeah, it's just a recovery team. They not helping shit, nigga. That's fucked up.
His chest had been ripped open, his neck and one leg were broken, and his body was covered with deep bite and claw wounds. He was rushed to Intrarot Hospital, but doctors could only declare him dead. Police and wildlife authorities launched a full investigation.
The cause of death is slowness, being dumb. Why would you get out the vehicle?
Gian left the vehicle. Some believe it may have been a mistake or distraction, while his family insists he never broke safety rules without a reason. His wife said he always followed the guidelines and cared for the animals like family. His brother explained that Gian was only a few months away from retirement. Norden bin Montong. On the afternoon of November 13, 2008, 32-year-old Norden bin Montong, a Malaysian cleaner at Singapore Zoo, climbed over the barrier and jumped into the white tiger enclosure. People watching said he was carrying a broom and a yellow bucket, shouting as he walked. At first, visitors thought it was part of a show and saw 3 white tigers coming toward him slowly. One moved closer, then suddenly hit him, knocking him to his knees.
Norden... I'm supposed to feel sorry for this nigga?
He walked in there and started yelling, yo, I'm over here, damn near. That's pretty much what he was doing. Yo!
You understand, even though these animals are big, they are more scared of us than we are scared of them.
Yeah.
You have to think, seeing animals walk on their 2 feet is freaky as fuck to them. You hear me? We're thinking oh, this is a tiger. That's shit. Oh shit! That's how you're thinking, right? What the fuck? This is an alien. You gotta understand. They never see. Most tigers don't see humans. I mean, these tigers do see humans, but not up close and personal. So yes, they're going to they're gonna be curious. And even if they don't kill you, they're gonna come up to you.
Yeah.
You feel me? And this is the dumb nigga gonna hop up. Yeah. You're scaring the fuck out of the animals. And you want to scare a tiger in an enclosed area? You have to think about it. Tigers are aggressive animals, but some animals will be in an enclosure, right? Or be in the wild. They hear that sound, run. There's nowhere to run, so now they have to fight. And can you fight a tiger?
No.
Can any man in the world fight a tiger?
Not a single person.
Okay, then.
Tried to protect himself, even lifting the bucket over his head like a shield, but it was no use. A second tiger joined in, and both began biting at him. Onlookers screamed for him to get back into the nearby water, but his sudden movements only made the tigers attack harder. One tiger bit into his neck and pushed him to the ground. Another grabbed his body and dragged him further inside the paddock. People threw things and shouted, but the attack went on for nearly 2 minutes. The tigers bit him again and again on the head, chest,
That
and
bite
body.
force, bro, you
Doctors
can't beat
counted
that.
more than 90 wounds. His ribs and skull
damn.
were broken, and the bites to his neck were so bad that he had no chance of surviving. Keepers ran to the scene and used long poles, banging them on the ground to scare the tigers away.
Ain't doing
After
shit.
several tries, they managed to distract the animals long enough to pull
Another
Norton's
nigga
body
died?
out. Veterinarians tried first aid while waiting for paramedics,
First
but it was
aid,
too
nigga?
late. He was pronounced dead shortly afterward. Investigators later said that Norton had entered the enclosure on purpose, and his death was treated as a suicide.
Okay, that
If
makes
you
sense.
want to discuss this video or suggest
That's
an
what I was
idea for
thinking,
the
like, cause nigga, why would you go into an enclosure and just start fucking where you at?
Yeah.
That's just dumb as hell.
Hey, listen,
Rest in peace to all them-
RIP to everybody who's in this video.
Facts.
And like the only people who wasn't like their fault was the kid in the beginning,
And the girl that
terrible
got
mother, and the girl who got hoed.
She definitely got hoed, 100%. They left that cage open, man.
I mean, like, cause you gotta think about it. She probably came in the morning. Like, think about it. You come to work, you a little drowsy.
You feel me?
You're not fully. Oh, it's a tiger. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You feel me? But when you work at Chick-fil-A versus a fucking tiger enclosure, it's different consequences. Maybe I'll spill like lemonade on my shirt. I work at Chick-fil-A.
Fuck.
But yeah, like fuck, I'm fucked up for the day. All right.
Fucking tiger.
But now my arms ripped off and my fucking legs over my neck.
And you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Hey, RIP to everybody in this video. If you enjoy more reactions or if you want to see us react to anything, put it in the comment section and we're gonna get to it promptly. Hey, CNT plug, sweep us under the rug. We trying to hit 2K subs. That's so I'm going.
Crest, we out of here.